Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome and all to the next episode of Quick Build Challenge. Today we are going to be experiencing the power, the force, the ruthless cunning of evolution. I mean, you gotta respect evolution. It gave us the dinosaurs and it gave us, two very fearsome creations. I wait for the day where dinosaur humans are a thing. They would be arriving on the scene like, "Hi, roar! My name is Har." You have to end every sentence with roar if you're a dinosaur human. So you're like, "Can we go to the power?" So you can't ever actually find out what anyone is ever roaring. But it's okay because we have fun, right? We have rar, right? Don't question it. Talking of dinosaurs, the winner of last week was me, yay! Although there was an alarming amount of votes for the Blockosaurus, you trolls. 851, yes indeed. Shoot a twist. And good news today, ladies and gentlemen, because I have an awkward story for you, yes indeed. I know how much you like it when I get into horrifically situation. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame there is no twist. Oh no, what are you gonna do? I secretly like it when there's no twist because I get to build what I wanted to build. Evolution is the topic chosen by Mr. James Stewart, the Peep Army, and Snivy Rocks Man. So let us do this thing. 3, 2, 1, go! 12 minutes on the clock. Evolution is the name of the game. Let us begin. Now, the awkward story I will be telling you in but a moment, but first, I want to get my build well and truly underway. And in do that, no twist is the twist. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to delete a hole in the floor, because my powers extend way beyond deleting holes in the floor, but sometimes you just gotta dig down. You know what I'm saying? Fact, do I want to use TNT? No, because if I use TNT, I know for an absolute fact I will completely mess everything up, and I will hate myself forever. Well, maybe not, that's a little bit dark actually. Just like a few weeks from now, my family come to check on me. They've not heard from me in ages. I'm just in the middle of the room rocking, going, I used TNT, why did I use TNT? And they're like, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? I'm like, go away from me! I used TNT. I was horrible. And they're like, it's okay, it's just a Minecraft show. No, you don't understand! I could have had the best build, but you've won like at least half the... No! Get away from me! You're all crazy! I'm not crazy! You're the crazy one! And then Mini Rage arrives. He's like, it's okay! It's alright! You're not really crazy. You're dreaming. And then his head turns into a clown explosion, of which 7 clowns climb out of his skull. Wow, no, that got a little bit intense, didn't it? Clowns are climbing out of his skull. Clowns should never climb out of people's skulls, especially not people who are rocking backwards and forwards from over TNT usage. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do the path of evolution. Yes, indeed. So the first thing I need is a single cell. Now, a single cell in Minecraft isn't easy to come by, so my single cell is going to be a zombie head, and it is going to be residing down here. That is my... Oh, they don't work in water. That's so upsetting. Fine, my single cell organism is going to be a slab. There he is. Good old slabby single cell. Now, he's going to evolve into a fish, because I'm not going to do realistic evolution. I'm going to do your classic cartoony representation. So the best way to do a fish, maybe light grey. Yeah, we'll give him light grey. All right, so the fish is over here. This is going to be definitely a fish, like so. Look, there we go. It's a fish. Look, it's a fish. That's definitely a fish. You've never seen such a good fish. But I'll give it a bit of fleshing out. I'll give it a bit of flesh. Just a little flesh. Just a bit of flesh all up in here. Yeah, that looks more fishy-like now, because he's got, like, back fins and front fins and fins. Totally, this is a fish. You've never seen such a good fish. Yeah, we'll put them on, like that. Yeah, we'll give him a bit of a tail going on. No, downstairs! Do what you're bid! Good, so we got our fish man over here. There we go, look at him, chilling, being all cool. There he is. I hate you, X-Kills, so much. You are banned. Wow, Jamie Stewart was freaking on point to ban him. Wow, he does not like X-Kills. So we got a fish, and then what we're going to have is a half-lizard slimy thing crawling onto land. So we need to have it kind of greeny, and it's going to be here, pulling itself up out of the water. Yes, indeed. There we go. And it's going to have its tail, which is going to be a thinner bit. Yes, there we go. So that's its tail, and then its feet are going to be coming out maybe here. Yes, basically, I'm going for a scale over detail build today, as you may be able to tell. God damn it, my mouse, will you please allow me just something? And then if I get to the stairs, they're going to have maybe wooden fins, because as we all know, they definitely had wooden fins on their back. And then we're going to have the other foot. There it is. Should have made it free wide. That would have made it a little bit more realistic. And then this is going to be its face. Look, it's his face. Yay, it's pulling itself onto land. So we got single cell. We got a fish. Best fish you've ever seen, pulling itself onto land, and then it's going to become a frog, because why the hell? Okay. I don't know what happened there. I was like, why the? And then it felt like a fry fools. Oh, why am I English right now? A fly fucking oh my god, the failure. It felt like a fly flew in my throat. There we go. Which was ironic because I'm building a frog. Bloody hell, that took some effort there. What does a frog look like? I've forgotten what is this a frog? Frog is like that, right? Froggy, that's a frog. They're totally a frog, right? That's what frogs look like. I'm pretty completely sure this is going to be a sandy frog. There you go. It's going to be a sandy. Oh, no. The legs go forward on a frog, don't they? Yeah, there we go. Look, it's a sandy frog. Everybody knows the classic wooden-tailed sandy frog. So we've got to the wooden-tailed sandy frog, as you do. And then we're going to go into a full-on lizard, okay, before we get to a dinosaur after that. I've got a lot planned. Whether I get this done and whether I Tom and Jerry or not is another story entirely. But I wanted to have fun with this topic. Yes, indeed. I want a lighter green for the lizard. Where's my lighter green at? Clay? No, it's not snake, it's clay. It's alright, clay isn't sentient and killing people, though it would be intelligent. No, it would be, but that's not what I'm saying. Alright, good. Good, pull out there. Gonna have a big-ass lizard here. A big-ass lizard. That's a weird species of lizard, actually. Here we have the classic ash lizard. Here we have in the jungle, we can see in its natural habitat, the ash lizard. My name is Morgan Freeman, and this is the worst Morgan Freeman impression you've ever seen. But it's okay, because I'm Morgan Freeman. Alright, so this is the lizard, okay, this is gonna be the lizard, totally a lizard, okay, you just got to see the lizard, and you'll be fine. Put the button on, alright, we'll give it eyes, yeah, there we go. So we got the most adorable, cute sandy frog. Can I give the sandy frog eyes? I can't give the sandy frog eyes. This is going to be the white lizard. It's going to have white spikes, not wood, and we've used a little bit too much wooden, haven't we? In fact, no, if I do a slab, that'll look better. Yes! We have that. I don't know why that was so exciting, but my awkward story, you're probably waiting with bated breath. I will begin tattling it now. Yes, indeed. So, basically, ladies and gentlemen, I was on a train ride recently, a couple-hour train ride. You're already like, oh, it's gonna be good, and I don't blame you. I really don't. So let's just give it feet. Give our lizard thing feet. Awesome. And then we go to darker, and we're gonna get a dinosaur on. Awesome. Do it across. Come in like that. Yes, there we go. Wants to be a mini dinosaur. So I was on a train, and I got on the train really late, and this begins the awkwardness of the story. I arrive at the train station, think I got time, and start going to one of the places where you can grab a bite to eat before getting on a train. You know how it is. But then I look at the thing and realize, hang on a minute. My train is leaving in 3 minutes. This begins a power dash slide. Literally a power dash slide. I'm not even yanking your chain now. Chains are not being yanked. So I'm charging through the train station, pushing people out my way, going, sorry! And in that kind of way. You know how it is. You know how it is, alright? You know how it is. And then I get to the platform just in time to see the guy with the whistle who signals that the train can leave because it's all good. Standing outside the train, everyone's got on, the train is literally about to leave. And the only thing I can think of, okay, to yell at this guy to make him hold the train for a second is to yell where I'm going at him, because somehow that'll work. This is my Spiky Saurus, there he is, and then we're going to go for the woolly mammoth after this, but But, okay, so what I'm saying is, I'm running at the train whistle guy going, "Leads! Leads!" Like some possessed demon thing, running at this poor man, screaming, "Leads!" And to his credit, the guy turns round, looks at me and goes, "Leads!" And then I go, "Leads!" And we're just shouting leads at each other, running at this train. And he holds it, and I manage to get on, and I'm like, "Oh, yes, I am a boss. I boss this situation." Make sure I actually give my mammoth a trunk this time. There's the trunk, and then we're gonna give him the headpiece. If I get some slabs, dark slabs will do. There's his face. I'm gonna get his face like that. Hey, look at that. There we go. We got a nice woolly mammoth going on. We got his tail coming out the back. Awesome. I really like that. I really like that woolly mammoth. It's a cool woman mammoth, yeah. So I get on the train, and unfortunately the train is kind of full, which means I need to sit next to someone. So I choose to sit in one of these 4 seat things, and that's all right. It's all good. Yada yada. The train passes for a while, and I'm still desperately looking for a way to not sit next to this person because I don't enjoy social situations or humans. So I'm trying to think of a way out, and eventually we stop at a stop, and I see the person in the 4 thing in front of us get out, and I'm thinking, oh my god, there's a free 4 set with a table. I am claiming this. So as soon as he leaves, hang on, what am I going to do next? There's a mammoth, and then between a mammoth and humans, monkey! We're going to go for a monkey! Yes, a monkey! There can't beat a good monkey. Monkey. Alright, so, yes, so, story's continuing. I get up, and I'm thinking, yes, I kind of look at the guy. He knows what I'm thinking. He knows I'm thinking, I'm gonna get away from you, bitch. And, you know, to my credit, I go for it. But what I didn't think would happen is that when I sat down, I would awkwardly realize that there was someone already sat in this 4 thing. So, effectively what I did was shot up out this seat, sort of sprinted down the carriage a bit to get to this place before anyone else claimed it, hurriedly sat down, and this is where the awkward thing comes in. Because I didn't think, and because I was convinced this 4 set was empty, I quickly put my bag on the seat next to me. Now this is where the problem lies, because the seat next to me was occupied, but I didn't realize it was. So what I ended up doing, this is the derpiest monkey you've ever seen, by the way, but it's a monkey, yay! So what I did was quickly sit down and put my bag on someone's lap. That's what I did. And this person looks at me, and they're like, "Excuse me," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like, exclaim surprise, because for me, they've just teleported out of bloody nowhere. And I'm like, "I'm so sorry." I pick up my bag, and I can't stand to sit next to this person after what I've just done. There is no way in hell that is happening. So I get up, walk back to the previous set of 4 seats I was just sat on, where that guy just acknowledged that I had left, okay, and just kind of sheepishly sat back down next to him like nothing had happened, and just kind of refused to look him in the eye for the rest of the journey. That was my experience on a train station, on a train, the last couple of weeks. So there you go, everybody. That was my awkward story, just in time, because there's not long there. I realized this guy is kind of naked, so I'm going to have to give him some sort of, like, covering, because then I think that's just more sensible, if you get me. Look, he's got his covering. There he goes. And he's going to have a wild hairdo of wildness. There we go. Boom, look, he's got wild hair, and we've come full circle. Yay, I'm gonna get some trees, maybe pretty it up a little, or not, or not, because time ran out. I don't believe I was that far off, but either way, stop. Hey, Snivy, I don't think you're gonna lose, man. I may have Tom and Jerry this in favor of telling a story. Okay, guys, I want to point out, before we go over the builds, you voted for Blocker Fricking Saurus, so give me some slack here. When it's awkward story time, I have to focus on coherently telling a story, so it's harder to do a build, but that probably results in a funnier episode, if probably. You guys just probably enjoy, probably enjoy my failure. Alright, so my build. We start as a single blocked amoeba. We move into this fishy thing. It then turns into like a slimy amphibian and crawls out the primordial ooze, then morphing into the world's most adorable frog. And then the frog turns into a lizard thing like a Komodo dragon. And then the Komodo dragon becomes a dinosaur, T-Rex and nom 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 saurus. And then he becomes a woolly mammoth of That's the woolly mammoth. I forgot its tusks. Okay, no, I gotta do this because I can make it work in small scale. I absolutely love small scale building. Look, there's its tusks. Awesome. Alright, and then we got the woolly mammoth over right there we go. And then we got a monkey. Now, the monkey I actually think isn't horrible. Like, as far as everything I've done, I think the monkey is the least horrible. We got the monkey, and then of course we've got man with a block of brown hair. So we got a new evolution line. You know, it's in theme. Who am I kidding? I Tom and Jerry this so hard, but at least we got awkwardness. Yay, that's vote 1. Over in vote 2, we have Squirtle. And, oh, I see. Oh, that's good. To be fair, that's a really good idea, taking Pokemon evolution Squirtle into Wartortle. But Wartortle, who's been decapitated. Oh my god, someone ate Wartortle. That is vote 2. And then over in vote 3, we have... oh, like an archaeological dig fossil, looking at the past for it. That is a really neat idea, and it's actually done surprisingly well. Oh, that really does look like a dig and a fossil. Nice, that is vote 3. And then over in vote 4, we have maybe another Tom and Jerry, actually. Vote for Snivy. I will at you. You don't want to get at. Oh, I devolved. So he starts as like this single, like, floaty, swimmy thing, becomes Steve Man with a diamond sword, and then just like, oh, I devolved into a tiny dude. Okay, he's got the comedy award, does Mr. Snivy. That is vote 4. Vote 1 for my derpy evolution line. Vote 2 for the derpy Pokemon. Vote 3 for the only good build. Oh my god. And vote 4 for the derpy human evolution. Sometimes quick build just has to be I don't know. I just don't question it, okay? I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. Let me know if you had fun. Please have had fun. I see you. Remove my head and I will end you. I do what I like, Bomber. My name has been Rage. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I will see you next time. Goodbye.